Charlie Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Johnson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Herbert. And he's going to have a Bears first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Off play action. Here's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's going to have a Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he goes up top looking for Kmet. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down. Second down and 8.
Buffalo 18. 70 range. 70 range.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down, they're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Seven Pirates! Ready!
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set! 79 Broncos!
They'll give it to Eckler on the option. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come my team! Ready! Track at 60! Ready!
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go!
To throw is Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Chap 60, chap 60.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Buffalo 18. 70 range, 70 range.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by Eckler.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Throwing again, Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Velus Jones going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
First grab of the game for the rookie Odunze. It's a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice 1st down catch there by Cole Kmet. And Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend, he can run, he can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. And he's really
trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
Daniels now on first down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Go! Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Dotson, the man in motion. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
70 range. 70 range. Go!
Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 7, Commanders 3.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bears 7, Commanders 3.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Shot alert! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On first down, Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here we go, set!
Dotson, the man in motion. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Track at 60!
Dotson, the man in motion. Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
The Commanders about to send this one away. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback.
On the jump!
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Allen comes down with the big first down catch, and while he might be wearing a different uniform this year, it's clear for this Bears offense, they need him to be the same reliable weapon that he's always been. Be that safety blanket for the young rookie Caleb Williams, and so far he's done just that.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Go.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go now.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Check go.
A run here with Johnson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll go again with Johnson.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll go play action here with Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That one taken in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a 1st down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set. Set up.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Set, go.
To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's Johnson. He is in. Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Commanders 3. Cairo Santos to kick off for
The
Chicago.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. Trap 60, trap 60.
Dotson, the man in motion. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second and a yard.
19 Lion. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Throwing on second down, Daniels. He'll take off again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. 79 Bronco.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
On second down, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Warrior 70. Check go.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Come on, set.
Off play action. Here's Williams. A pass. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready. Trap 60.
A tight end in motion now. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught by Eckler.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 12-yard line.
19 Lions. Go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cop, go! Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. Hut.
Daniels gonna throw again. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Now 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Check that.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready, set, go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft fell, and they think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready,
1st and 10.
set.
Now Williams. Checking it down. This one is caught. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A play fake. Now Williams. Now a deep shot for Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Bears 28, Commanders 3. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
On first down, Daniels. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
79 Bronco. Shut up. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hut, hut.
Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears.